Oh God, I still got a headache. I still got salmonella. I'm still puking and crapping. What did you do to me? Ooh, that is bright. Really bright. Puppies are outside of the office fighting over something. That's adorable. Okay, no more distractions. Q&A time. Let's do this. What's going on, you guys? KidBehindACamera here. And today is Tuesday. And today, I gotta do something that I am not looking forward to. Today, I am answering your questions. And I told you guys to leave no stone unturned. Ask me whatever you want to ask me, and I don't want to do this, okay? Okay, let's just do it. Guys, today is a little bit of Ask Kid Behind a Camera. Go easy on me. Right off the bat, Mace wants to know, when are you gonna propose to Bridget? I think I get that question about 500 times a day, and that's just from Bridget. Like, I'll just wake up in the morning and I'll go, hey Bridget, how was your sleep, babe? And she'll look at me and smile and say, when are you gonna marry me? Everybody wants to know when I'm gonna marry Bridget. When I go get McDonald's, they say, your total is $10.22, and by the way, when are you gonna marry Bridget? By the way, never has my total been $10 at McDonald's. That was a total lie, and I apologize. I can't tell you. Why would I tell you when I'm going to marry Bridget or when I'm going to propose to Bridget when I know she's going to watch the vlog? I can't answer that question. Am I going to do it? Of course I'm gonna. You know, Bridget was with me from the beginning, from no money to single wide trailers and trail wood to, you know, springs sticking out of the mattress and roaches crawling in our ears. She was there from the very beginning when I had absolutely nothing, and she's still here now through all the anger and the loss and the heartache, and she's gonna be there forever. So of course I'm gonna marry her. I don't have an answer when. Maybe soon. I don't know. I can't answer that. Chubby and Proud wants to know, when am I gonna upload on the Overreaction Show channel? And that's actually a hard answer to give. You know, last year when I made that channel, the idea was gonna be to get Dad to react to old videos, and we'll react to some stuff, and it would just be this really cool collaborative effort. And then, like, weeks after I made the channel, Dad got sick. And suddenly this like channel that we were gonna form together changed to another solo project. So I had the Kid Behind a Camera channel to do alone. I've got all these unreleased Angry Grandpa videos to upload. I got now the Overreaction Show channel, and I felt overwhelmed, and I just sort of forgot about the channel. But I'm gonna look into it. Like, I'm gonna see if there is a place for that channel. I don't know. I made it and I had all these plans, but you know, Dad passing away sort of flushed all the plans down the toilet. And I do apologize if anybody got upset about that. We were gonna convert it over to a live stream channel, but I don't know. It's a bitter pill to swallow. It's hard. And I'm sorry if I upset anybody, but it was never my intention to dupe or mislead you. Life fell apart. Justin says, Drunk Bridget needs to become a series. No thanks. I have lived with enough alcoholics. No, not another one. Josh wants to know, what do I enjoy most about Christmas? I think the thing I enjoy most about Christmas is just people coming together. You know, like, too many families are ripped apart, and too many families are fighting and hate each other, and that includes mine. You know, my family completely hates each other, but at least the majority of us will put all that hate aside around Christmas and get back together. Yeah, that does not sound healthy. We're like, I hate you! Merry Christmas! No. Okay, but I don't know. I just love Christmas, okay? Like, I don't know, man. Now I'm wondering what's so great about it. What is my favorite memory with Angry Grandpa? I think my favorite memory, and I think I've said this on camera before, me and Dad were just driving down the street one day in the 55. And he looked at me and he told me that his favorite memory with his dad was driving down the street talking. And I could tell that, like, he was trying to create that moment with me. Off camera, unfiltered, just this real moment. He looked at me and he said that his favorite memory that he spent with his dad was driving down the street talking, and he started crying. I don't know, man. There was something in his eyes. Maybe he knew something was wrong. I don't know. But I just enjoyed the moment, and I hung out with him, and we had a good time, and we went and got lunch, and we laughed and joked and talked about YouTube and life. And then about a month later, he went to the hospital and eventually passed away. So that was probably the last time that we spent together. And I'm glad you taught me the lesson, Dad, because that's now a memory that I'm going to remember forever, that I'm going to pass on to my children, and I'm going to tell them about. I miss you every day. I love you, Dad. That's another thing people get on me about. They try to tell me that, like, I'm an atheist and I keep looking at the sky praying even though I don't believe or anything like that. Guys, you don't know what I believe in. I am not an atheist. I am an agnostic, which means I'm open to everything. I don't know what there is. I think it's sort of obnoxious to say that there is one way or the other. I don't know. I'm really open to it and I try to stay positive. More than likely there's nothing, but I'd love to stay open, and if there is, why not try to send up a message to him, you know? I love you, Pop. Marcus wants to know, are you gonna learn how to drive? It's been a long time. It is definitely, guys, I told you I would learn how to drive when this channel hit 3 million subscribers. Did you guys forget? Subscribe to the channel, and when I hit 3 million, I'm gonna learn. Like, asking me to learn how to drive is essentially asking me to drive off of a cliff or in front of an 18-wheeler, so if you want to see that, if you want the privilege of that happening, you're going to have to subscribe. And when I hit 3 million, not really. I'm not really going to hit an 18-wheeler, but you get the idea. It's dangerous. I'm scared to death. 3 million. When do you and Bridget actually plan on having a child? I don't know. I don't know. We've been trying. At the same time, we're working on our bodies. I'm currently on the salmonella diet, which means I lost about 10 pounds puking and crapping. So, like, I gotta be getting closer to my goal, right? We really wanted to get in better shape so we could be healthy parents and it wouldn't be a dangerous pregnancy. But at the same time, I still don't know if either of us can have children. And I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna have kids. I really hope soon, though. I really want a kid. Like, I really do want one. Somebody replied as a comment, they said, maybe Bridget doesn't want my DNA in her. Well, it's a little late for that, isn't it? Okay, it's been all over her mind. Let's cut that out, Michael. Why are you both such immature idiots that can't stick to a diet? Look, bro, your icon is a Mountain Dew bottle. You know how addicting junk food is, right? Like, who doesn't love junk food? I want a Mountain Dew right now. That's why we can't stick to a diet, because junk food is delicious. Okay? Seriously, like, when I started to make a little bit of money, I started to buy food because I never could afford it when I was growing up. And when you grow up eating nothing but junk food, it's a vicious cycle. It's hard. I gotta break out of it. I've been trying really hard. I am down 40 pounds. I'm trying. Do you and Bridget only do it on Fridays? No, that's just her favorite day. That girl likes it all the time. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to play Red Dead Redemption, and she's like, now, I want it now, 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 and I'm like, please. And we don't just do it on Fridays. Sarah wants to know, do you have any new music coming out about Grandpa? Oh, Sarah, this is the month for you. I am making an exclusive announcement right now on the vlog. Ashes, my brand new album, is dropping this month, and a lot of the songs are about Grandpa and life after, like, his passing, and just songs about my life. It officially drops this month. I'm not going to give you the release date just yet, but it's coming. I promise. I hope you like it, you guys, and if you don't, download it anyway. Okay, Sam wants to know, why do you constantly lie to and con your followers? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a loaded question that I really need to break down to the molecular level so I can really understand what you're trying to say. So number one, why do I lie to my followers? If I have to take an assumption what you're referring to by saying that I lie to my followers, I would have to assume you're talking about not doing the stuff that I say click like for. Well, number one, the reason that I don't always do it is because it didn't reach the threshold. Okay, like, if I say, hey, click like if you want to do something, and not that many people click like for it, that tells me that people don't want to see it. And just because you clicked like for that thing doesn't mean that I'm going to do it because everybody else said they didn't want to see it. If I tell everybody, click the like button if you want to see this, and not that many people are clicking like, that tells me that those people don't really care to see that, Why should I even entertain it anymore? Why should I bring it up anymore? It's not a good idea, so I don't do it. That's why a lot of those things never happen, and a lot of them do. As far as conning the fans, I can only assume you're talking about clickbait. And if you're talking about clickbait, I've explained it several times. Like, I can't explain it anymore. YouTube is broken in a way that it has never been broken before. And they have this whole back algorithm that decides how they're going to deliver videos to your followers now. It's not as simple as just clicking subscribe and getting videos anymore. You gotta click subscribe, then click a bell, then, you know, pray, and then call Susan up at YouTube headquarters and say, hey, can you deliver this video notification to me? And you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff that involves chanting and satanic rituals, and then maybe on a good day, one of your notifications will get sent out to your followers. So when the system is that broken, and there's something that works against that broken system, you have to do that. And sometimes when you have that initial boost of views from clickbait, your videos will help filter through those notifications and people will get notified. And I hate doing it. I don't like lying and conning my fans, but sometimes I have to do it. Sometimes I have to do it to like stay competitive during YouTube, because you got the Logan Pauls and the PewDiePies and the T-Nations, whoever that is, everybody's talking about them, and the Mr. Beast and Keemstars. And if I want to stay competitive with these people, I sometimes got to do what I got to do, and that involves clickbait. And I'm sorry that if that upsets you. I'm sorry if you don't like that. There's nothing I can do about it. And I don't think I can explain it any more than that. Sometimes I have to do what I have to do, because unfortunately, for instance, yesterday's video was called I Got Food Poisoning and Almost Died. Now, I could have called the video, we ate dinner and got really sick, but who's gonna watch it, right? Like, sometimes you have to get creative with your titles when you've done as many vlogs as I do. Like, I'm out of titles at this point. So as far as lying to my fans goes, I've never really done that. I've gotten ambiguous with like results to the clicking of the likes and stuff like that, but that's because the results were really varied anyway, and you don't know what's gonna happen. And as far as conning goes, and you're talking about clickbait, I don't have a choice. Everybody on YouTube's doing it. I'm not the only one, and I apologize, but I can't stop unless you just want like to stop watching, right? Because you're not gonna get delivered notifications. I really hope that answers some of your guys' questions about number one, why I don't sometimes deliver on the like promises, and number two, why I gotta clickbait. I hate doing it. I hate, like, it feels dirty sometimes, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm hoping that the video inside the clickbait is good enough that you could actually still enjoy it. And if you can, I apologize for that, but I'm really trying here, and I hope I can make you guys proud. And for those of you that are like really enjoying it and don't care about the titles, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you guys. And for the ones that don't, I apologize. All right, let's take one more question. Ooh, this is a dangerous one to answer. Alex wants to know, do you still talk to Tina Dandridge? If yes, why doesn't she appear in vlogs anymore? That's an interesting question, and I'm gonna answer it right now. I've never told anybody about this, but let's dish tea, shall we? Let's talk tea. Literally. As a lot of you guys may know, last year we had a huge problem pop up with Tina. We took her to court. We tried to sue her for defamation of character. She egged my house. Things were getting really bad. It looked like we were never gonna talk again. And then Grandpa got sick. And when that happened, I sort of realized how short life is and how petty it all was. So I reached out to her and I apologized, and I invited her to make amends with Grandpa before it was too late. And she came to see him, and she came to the funeral, and things were going good, and I started having her back in the videos earlier this year, and then she went right back to talking crap. Immediately. Way to go, Tina. Immediately. It wasn't even 2 weeks after being back that she's private messaging people on Facebook talking about she's gonna take us down, she's gonna destroy us, she's taking secret pictures around the house and sending them to people, and voice memos, I wanna beat their ass, Bo. Like, it didn't even take 2 weeks before she's running her mouth about us, and I couldn't even believe it after everything that I did for her, after bringing her back into my life and giving her a chance to explain herself. There she is doing the same thing again, and it blew my mind. I couldn't believe that after everything that I did, there she is. Next thing I know, her and Isaac are battling, and that's got nothing to do with me, but somehow I'm drug in the middle of it, and I just can't find an ounce of happiness, and I'm getting tired of it. So I reached out to her on my own accord, and I recently apologized, and I'm slowly making things right with her again. Whether or not she's going to appear on this channel again, I don't know. She's burned me too many times. She burned me bad. But that's what happened with Tina. She flipped out again. She started talking about us again, and I just had enough. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm finished. Goodbye, Tina. That's it for the Q&A, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to ask any more questions, I'm going to be taking them on Twitter. So is Bridget. Follow us on Twitter below. Ask some real questions. People were afraid to ask real questions, man. Ask me anything. I don't hide anything. I'm not afraid to answer any questions. Hit us up on Twitter. Hashtag AskKBAC. I'm going to be answering your questions. That's going to be it for today, you guys. By the way, what do you think about the new camera? Bridget gave it to me. I can't wait to show you tomorrow. That's going to be it for today. Like, subscribe, favorite. What's this? And that's it.